people are calling Claressa Shields delusional, then we really need to stop and ask an honest question. What does that make Papoose? Because when you look at this situation closely, it does not feel clear, fair, or balanced at all. It feels emotional, confusing, and uneven, with one person taking most of the damage while another walks away mostly untouched. Social media has turned this entire situation into daily entertainment, something people scroll past, laugh at, debate, and react to. But when you slow everything down and really think about what is happening, it becomes obvious that someone is paying a serious price. And sadly, that person appears to be Claressa. This story is everywhere. You cannot escape it if you spend any time online. It is on timelines, gossip blogs, YouTube reactions, TikTok videos, podcasts, and comment sections. Everyone has something to say, and most of what is being said is not kind. Claressa is being criticized from all sides. People are calling her foolish, desperate, slow, or blind. They are questioning her intelligence, her judgment, and even her mental state. Meanwhile, the man at the center of all this drama seems to be moving quietly in the background, benefiting from attention without being held to the same level of responsibility. That alone should make people stop and think. So many people keep repeating the same argument. Claressa should never have been involved with a married man. On the surface, that sounds reasonable. Most people grow up believing marriage is sacred, clear-cut, and final. But real life is rarely that simple. Many marriages break emotionally long before they break legally. People separate, drift apart, stop living together, and stop being intimate long before divorce papers are signed. During that in-between stage, new relationships often form. Is it messy? Absolutely. Is it ideal? No. But is it rare? Not at all. What usually happens in these situations is predictable. The outside woman becomes the main target. She is blamed for everything. She is labeled a homewrecker, even if the home was already broken. Meanwhile, the married man often escapes the same level of judgment. His role gets softened. People talk about him like he is confused, stuck, or caught in the middle, instead of recognizing that he is actively making choices that affect everyone involved. Claressa is carrying the full weight of public judgment. Her name is dragged daily. Every move she makes is analyzed and mocked. At the same time, Papoose's actions are often minimized or excused. People talk about him as if two women are pulling him in opposite directions, instead of acknowledging that he is the one deciding where he goes, who he sees, and what promises he makes. That imbalance is important because it shows who society chooses to blame and who it chooses to protect. What makes this whole situation even more uncomfortable is how familiar it feels. We have seen stories like this before. When Alicia Keys became publicly linked to a married man, her career did not end, but it did change. Public perception shifted. People stopped talking only about her talent and started talking about her personal life. The same thing is happening now. Claressa Shields is one of the most accomplished female boxers in history. She has broken barriers, set records, and represented strength and discipline. Yet now her achievements are being pushed aside, replaced by gossip and relationship drama. That is dangerous for anyone whose career depends on respect, sponsorships, and public support. Athletes do not get unlimited chances to reshape how the world sees them. Once a certain narrative sticks, it becomes very hard to remove. Claressa spent years training, sacrificing, and pushing her body beyond limits to build her legacy. Now, that image is slowly being chipped away, not because of her performance in the ring, but because of her personal life. Another major issue that keeps getting ignored is the divorce itself. None of us actually know what is going on behind the scenes. Remy Ma has publicly said that Papoose is not signing the divorce papers. That statement alone raises more questions than answers. If everything were clear and settled, why would he delay? Divorce is not just about emotions. It involves money, property, custody, and long-term obligations. Until all of that is resolved, there will always be loose ends. The Christmas situation is what really caused everything to explode. Reports started circulating that Papoose spent Christmas with Remy and their child. That instantly triggered outrage. Some people saw it as proof that Claressa was being sidelined. Others argued that he was simply being a responsible father. Both things can be true at the same time. The problem was not him seeing his child. The problem was what that moment symbolized. Holidays carry emotional weight. They represent family, tradition, and belonging. When a man chooses to spend those moments elsewhere, it sends a message, whether he intends to or not. Claressa had been publicly defending him, standing up for their relationship, and presenting herself as confident and secure. That Christmas story made many people question whether her confidence was built on reality or hope. Things became even more complicated when Remy appeared afterward wearing what looked like her wedding ring. Whether that was intentional or not, timing matters. Images speak loudly, especially in a situation already full of tension. That single detail caused people to question everything Remy had previously said about being done with her marriage. It reopened doors that seemed closed. At that point, the situation started to look less like closure and more like competition. Remy has said she does not want her husband anymore. Yet moments like that suggest unresolved feelings. Claressa, on the other hand, continues to defend Papoose passionately. From the outside, it looks like two women emotionally invested in the same man, even if one insists she has moved on. No matter how you define the roles, both women end up looking stuck. Neither appears to be fully free or at peace. The saddest part is that neither of them seems to be winning. The only person clearly benefiting from all this chaos is Papoose. His name is trending again. Blogs are talking about him daily. His relevance has increased without him having to explain much at all. Meanwhile, Claressa's public image is shifting in a painful way. When people hear her name now, many think about relationship drama before they think about boxing titles. That shift matters. Attention is powerful, but not all attention is good. Right now, Claressa is paying with her reputation. Another serious concern is the power imbalance in this relationship. Papoose is not only involved with Claressa emotionally, he is also connected to her career and business decisions. Mixing love with management is risky under normal circumstances. When one person already holds emotional influence, it becomes even more dangerous. Love clouds judgment. Business requires clarity. When those two worlds mix, someone usually ends up hurt. If Claressa ever wanted to leave, it would not be simple. Emotional attachment is one thing, but financial and professional ties make it much harder. Leaving would come with consequences. Staying, however, slowly drains peace of mind. That creates a trap, even if the relationship began with genuine feelings. Claressa has openly said she wants marriage and children. That desire is normal and valid. Wanting a family does not make someone weak. But she is investing emotionally in someone who is not fully available. Whether Papoose is separated, divorcing, or undecided, the truth remains the same. His past is still present in his life. When doors are left half open, confusion grows. Mixed signals become routine. Trust weakens. Claressa may believe she understands the situation, but no one truly knows what conversations are happening behind closed doors. That uncertainty alone should be a warning sign. Some people believe everyone involved may be going through a midlife crisis. That idea is worth considering. Long marriages change people. Careers slow down. Identity questions arise. When this happens in public, it turns into spectacle. But for the people living it, it can feel overwhelming and disorienting. Claressa, however, appears to be absorbing most of the damage. Her career momentum feels threatened. Her image is under constant attack. Negative commentary outweighs praise. Meanwhile, that same attention seems to be quietly lifting Remy and Papoose back into relevance. Whether intentional or not, Claressa has become the center of their renewed visibility. This is painful to watch because her journey was not easy. Boxing is brutal. It demands everything from the body and the mind. Years of training, injuries, pressure, and constant competition change a person. Living in survival mode can make it hard to slow down and recognize emotional danger. That does not mean Claressa is incapable. It means she has been conditioned to push forward, even when rest and reflection are needed. Many people believe she is being taken advantage of, and that concern is not unreasonable. Emotional vulnerability mixed with business dependency is dangerous. If this relationship ends badly, the fallout could affect her finances, mental health, and career at the same time. What makes this even more troubling is the lack of visible protection around her. Fans online are warning her. Comment sections are filled with concern. Strangers are saying what close friends should be saying. Yet it does not seem like the people physically around her are urging caution or asking tough questions. Support is not just cheering someone on. Real support includes honesty, even when it hurts. Right now, Claressa stands at a crossroads. Staying connected to this situation could slowly undo everything she has built. Walking away would be painful, but it could save her future. If Papoose truly wants her, the solution is simple. Finalize the divorce and show commitment through action. Words, promises, and social media defenses are not enough. If he cannot do that, then the truth is already clear. A man who truly wants a future does not leave room for doubt. He closes doors before opening new ones. Anything less keeps everyone stuck. At this moment, the balance is off. Someone is losing while others gain. Sadly, Claressa appears to be carrying the loss. Her peace, her reputation, and her legacy are being chipped away in the name of love. Love should never require self-destruction. She deserves clarity. She deserves protection. Most importantly, she deserves to protect herself. There is still time for her to step away, refocus, and reclaim her story. The real question is whether she will recognize the warning signs before the damage becomes permanent. This is not about choosing sides. It is about recognizing patterns, power dynamics, and emotional traps before they define someone's future. Claressa Shields fought too hard in life to lose everything over confusion and unfinished business that was never hers to carry.